What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to do something special. Ba-bam! Yeah, we're going to build the track selection, Minecart Station, whatever you want to call it. And I started digging out some space. This is going to be a big project. And yeah, if you want to build this as well, what you want to do first is build your track selector so you have a starting point. And for that you want to dig down a trench for every track that is connected. You need one space, so we have 9 because we need 9 connected tracks. And what you want to do is you want to dig down 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, and then 3. This is going to be a slightly modified versions of the PSS, Persquirrels selector. And yeah, when you have your trench, you want to lay down a line of redstone, and then you want to put in repeaters on both sides of the thing here, like that. And you want to put torches here and down here. After you've done that, you want to cover up your repeaters and your torches like this, and then you want to place torches on the other side of that block, and you want to have repeaters going into that block as well. I will put them on 2 delay. You can try it with 1 delay, but yeah, maybe it won't work, so better put them on 2 delay. What you want to do then is put down some sticky pistons facing downwards and put blocks under them, so like that. Then you want to get your ass out of there, and this should be fine now. To control that, we want to put some torches on top here, and of course you need your buttons. So for that you want to cover up your redstone line like that, and put buttons in front of it. Yeah, I hope this will not spawn a ghast now. All these random blocks are just to prevent ghast spawning. So this should work now. When we select this track, all should go on and the selected one is off, like this. And that's everything you need. Now we can put in our indicator lights like this, just in front of the torches. And if you want to, you can of course do it like this. Put another row of blocks, and then you can or you can't, but you can put signs here now for each track, and it's automatic reset. So if you select a track, the other one gets deselected. And now we need to get the signal out of this thing, and for that I'm gonna clear out more space and see you in a second. Okay guys, I cleared out some more space and got some blocks ready, because now we wanna separate each signal. We need a one space between each signal to control some tracks. But first off, we need to get our signal out of this selector, and for that we are just going to take repeaters, put them directly behind those blocks, and now we have the signal out of the machine. But we get an off signal for the selected track, and that's not what we want. So we're just going to invert this by put a block behind each repeater and put torches on it. And what we have now is just, yeah, when we select a track we get an on signal. And now we have to separate the signal, and for that we have to make a curve shape thingy. But first off, let's get our signals out of there. Just place blocks. And now we can draw the signal from that. And we need to get the height difference between them, like this. So we have one which goes on the floor and one signal which goes up. Something like this, and then we wanna do that. Something like this and that. So what happens now is just that we have our one signal which goes up, and we have one signal which goes down. Something like this, and then of course you wanna block it. And let's select a track real quick. One of those over there. Let's say this one. And get a huge lag because of our freaked out nether. What you can see now is that we have separate signals, and when we continue that, I will do that real quick. Meet you in a second. Okay, I've done the same for each row now. Just one signal up, one signal down, one signal up, one signal down, and cut it with those blocks. And now we wanna get space between each line, and for that we wanna make a curve shape thing. So the first signal would go out like this, just to the left, and the second one would go one block further and then go to the left. So what we get here is just one block space between each row. The third one would go like this, just one block more, put your redstone, block out these, and then you wanna get your fourth row just the same with the leg, like this, one block out and to the side, and then you just have to count how much redstone you used and put in repeaters. So I would say this line would never reach the end, so I'm gonna put a repeater here. And yeah, I will do that for each row and meet you back. Okay guys, I've done this now for every line, just bring them out and curve, and now we have all the lines on the same layer but with one space between them. And what you can do now is you can start lay down your tracks, just like this. This is the line where you get in and out of the system. So this would be where you get in. You wanna bring that over to over to the selection part. And here here's the track selection thing. So you first would go here, second there, and so on. Let's do this real quick. And now you would bring this to the top there. You can see now when we connect it, it will bend like this, like that, and you have automatically the right way where the cart wants to go. So when you get in here, you would not drive this way, you would continue driving this way till you hit the selected track where you go this way. This is working fine now, but we have to add one more thing, and this is the reset feature. So we need some detector rails, and we wanna put them right here, like this, and we wanna connect all of those to the reset line of our selector, to the ledge. And what this does is, when a minecart crosses those, and we connect the line to over here, and when we get the signal in there, it will reset the ledge, and by doing that it would reset this line. So you would have a clean interface there and a clean track selection over here. So when you would come back from your base, you would go the right way and not the wrong way. So this is all done now, and to to show you the rest and a bit more detailed, I will head over to creative and see you in a bit. Okay guys, we're in creative now, and this is the exact same setup we have in the SMP server. So what we've done last was adding those detector rails. You need them to reset the ledge, as I said, and to do that you just run a wire below them all the way back to the ledge. And when you get your max range, just add a repeater, but be sure to put it between those detector rails. And when you've got your lane all the way back here, just connect it to this line below the buttons. That's your reset line. So what does it? If you select a track like this, you have selected this one, and you would get in from here like this, and then you would go that way, and when you hit the detector rail, it automatically resets this line. So when you would get back in, you would go this direction and not that direction. So that's what you need to make this work, and now you're nearly done. Now it's just a question of how you want your arrival and departure. I've done it like this. You sit in your cart right in front of your selector, you can reach every button, and as soon as you select a track, you have instant departure. So to add this, you just need a torch at your reset line, a bit of redstone, and another torch directly below the ghost thingy. And you need one glowstone there or you will get trouble. That's that. And the arrival is pretty easy, just a little drop down, because we need one block behind this this starting line, because you can't power a minecart when there's nothing behind it like this, because it does not know in which direction it should go. But when you put a block there, it will work, and the best solution for that is a drop down. You can have that on top of your ceiling, no one will see it, and this block here, it doesn't matter, it's just chilling there. So, and that's it, we're done. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I hope you liked it, and maybe you have learned something. And I would say see you next time. Stay clean. Bye bye.